Hello, and glad to see you once again. After a well-deserved summer break, the logistics race for Scuderia Ferrari is back on. Let's take a quick look. For the teams, the return began with the Dutch and Italian Grand Prix. So kits number 1 and number 6 set off from Maranello by road and arrived at their respective destinations, Zandvoort and Monza, in under 2 days. For the rest of the season though, sea freight once again emerged as the main mode of transportation, which, to answer the questions that many of you have raised, does indeed require a variety of additional international trade regulations and processes. Let me explain using an image. Imagine the planet as a vast metropolis. You can then compare the sea freight connecting the continents to the multiple lines of a global subway system, if you will, a network used daily by thousands of operators, the carriers. In the context of this maritime mesh, each commercial port is equivalent to a subway station from which a crowd of users, or containers in this case, constantly load and discharge. And similar to a subway, some stations, or ports, are busier than others, which can affect the transit time of containers. Here lies the complexity of CEVA's logistics mission. For Scuderia Ferrari's containers, a safe, fast, and efficient journey must be envisaged to reach each destination at the right time. So for the Singapore, Japan, and Qatar Grand Prix, needless to say, the sense of anticipation and organization were more crucial than ever. So let's talk about Singapore first. The 6 containers of kit number 4 first stopped in Genoa, awaiting their loading onto a container ship on July 24th. Between departing Italy and arriving in Singapore, our kit number 4 saw many other containers load and discharge during various ports of call. Arriving at its destination a month later, it would then join a new logistics platform, awaiting the Grand Prix D-Day. This journey included stops such as Port Valencia in Spain and Port Piraeus in Greece, before finally, on August 24th, reaching Singapore's port, the world's second busiest port, which handles over 37 million 20-foot equivalent units of container annually. In Qatar's case, kit number 2 took on other lines, but the organization remained the same. Everything occurred from the port of Genoa on August 21st to the Hamad terminal on September 12th. Concerning the Japan event, the management was a bit more complex. For the journeys of kits number 3, the CEVA logistics team had to integrate an additional transshipment phase, moving from one container ship to another to switch to a completely different sea freight. This complex operation took place in Port Kelang, Malaysia, one of the most important merchant ports in the world, and which handles approximately 13 million TEUs of container annually, before finally reaching Nagoya. In all cases, to ensure real-time tracking of the Ferrari kits, our teams maintain 24/7 monitoring of each journey, thanks to control rooms strategically positioned across multiple continents. Our engineers and experts analyzed thousands of data points to ensure everything continued to go as planned. With such vigilance, they could react and make the right decisions even at a moment's notice, and as soon as any delays might arise. It's somewhat akin to the activities carried out by Scuderia Ferrari in monitoring the performance of drivers during the race, providing them with maximal information to adjust their strategies accordingly. Keeping a close watch on every detail at all times is the secret to efficiency. And so, for both CEVA Logistics and Scuderia Ferrari, success is always ensured by the dedicated people working behind the scenes to make it happen. As always, feel free to post your comments or questions, and we'll be back very soon.